Who else is excited at the fact that Rue's cat is finally out of the bag and nobody can continue to walk around and act like she looks sober and looks like a healthy teenager? I am. Finally, help her before the color TV comes up missing. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tyra here with another struggle review, here to discuss Euphoria Season 2, Episode 5, aka the Rue episode. It has been a long time since we spent any real time with Rue. We got a full-blown Rue episode. Sensational. Before I get into what I felt watching this and what I feel like is next for Rue, I need you guys to drop down and subscribe to my channel and watch this video. I'm going to give you guys a moment to do that, and then we're going to come back and discuss all things Rue on a goddamn episode of Cops. Didn't it turn into Cops real fast? Bad boys, what you gonna do when it come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Rue was on the fucking run. Catch her. Y'all couldn't catch her? Ugh. Police forced my ass.
Go back.
Now that you guys have hopefully subscribed to see more of me, let's get into this episode. Y'all, did you get comfortable at any point in this episode? There was no room to get comfortable because the stakes kept getting higher and higher. Rue said, allow me to reintroduce myself. Who you thought this show was about? You trying to get interested in Nate and Cassie. This is about me. I'm the star. Let me remind you, I'm on drugs. We get into everything being laid out bare. The mother knows. I was like, ugh. Finally, we have spent episode after episode since last season of Rue pretending to be sober and forthright in front of her mother. You need me to pee. You need this. She has just been so proud of her. So to have the rug pulled from underneath her, like what? I thought she was about to do Oklahoma. No, she's not. She's on drugs. Now, the mother is very much so informed. Not only are you still on drugs, but you are on opiates now. When did that happen? Who said that? I've just been, smoking a little weed. Really, Gia? Going in on everybody except for herself. Poor Gia. I'm like, we get one little moment to see Gia this season, and this what y'all do to her? Gia always crying. Leave that baby alone. But she's like, no. Jules told me everything. Who? Jules with a J? Like, yes, Jules, yes, your shit is laid out bare. There is nothing else left to hide behind Rue. Not only does your mother know, but Jules knows, and the case is missing. Now, getting into Rue and her antics the entire episode, it was very much giving Leonardo DiCaprio and Basketball Diaries when he was begging at that door for $20. Please, Bobby, you bitch, give me the $20, mom. Like, it was very much giving that. Zendaya was doing an awesome job, but she is just completely off her rocker. She immediately goes into that intense, borderline abusive ass behavior. Her mother is just not equipped to handle and deal with any of this shit. Like, you can tell that this is very much above her, because you got the nerve to step to me, put your finger in my face, and raise your hand to hit me. We already had last season where she tried to cut her with some glass. Like, this is not okay. I feel like we're gonna get to the point where the mother really has to choose and make a choice, because we can only help Rue. We can only help her so far. She has to want to help herself, and she has not gotten there yet. Not only is she really frantic because we know the repercussions of that case being missing and flushed, but we also know that she's going through withdrawal. She needs a fix. She's just completely messed up, and she is taking it out on everybody around her. Even Jules and Elliot, who are casually sitting in the living room. I was like, oh shit, you are not alone. Now, what I love most about this episode, that everybody gets to see Rue in her full form. Not just, Gia and her mother, but mostly Jules. Jules has on these rose-colored glasses for Rue. She has been able to, shield her and lie to her and do all of these things for every episode. No, this is who she is. In your face, saying she's, I regret meeting you. You're a fucking traitor. You're a fucking vampire. Even throw some slugs at Elliot. Like, this is who she is. You can no longer be a crutch for her or be her savior. That's not your job. You can't do that. The only person who can save Rue is her. You have done what you could for her and taken her just about as far as she could go, because at this moment she is not seeking help. She is seeking to blame. It's Gia's fault, it's her mother's fault, it's Elliot's fault, it's Jules' fault. All of you motherfuckers suck. She's kicking holes in walls. It is just a hot ass mess. Get her the fuck out of here. I am so glad everybody is backing the fuck up off of Rue and seeing her for who she is. Yeah, she is toxic. Leave her the fuck be. You can't help that baby. She has a deep problem. We forget you slept with Elliot, but still, she has a deep problem. Now, after we leave Rue showing all of her true colors and her mama slapping the shit out of her, which I'm sure we were all living for, I'm sure a lot of us would really love for, that mother to bite down and show Rue a little bit more tough love. But I had to realize that all the way back from season 1, she has been under the assumption that Rue has been sober this entire time. So to have that rug or that safety net pulled from under you, and it's just like overnight, I have to deal with this shit again. You are not sober. You are not about to be in the Oklahoma play. Girl, you are still sick. I am not equipped to deal with this. You can tell that erratic behavior is just too much for the mother and for poor Gia. Let me get you back to rehab, to somebody that can help you, because clearly I can't. And you see just how bad Rue is, because rather than go to rehab, she decides to run out into oncoming traffic, causing accidents. Like, it has become a full-blown fugitive on the run. Like, Rue is in really bad shape. And of course, with her being in really bad shape and her needing a hit so bad and her needing so much help, who does she go to first? Of course, she goes to Fesco's house first. And I was too fucking hyped that he did not open that door the first shot. I was like, yes. I don't know if he's just pretending he's not there or he's actually not home. Don't open the door fast. You already know how I feel about Fesco letting Rue anywhere near his shit. Don't open the door. But we proceed to run and go to Lexi's. Like, I almost passed out when when Lexi and Cassie's mom came out. She's like, oh, I just need to, get up to your bathroom. Oh yeah, how are you? How long have you been sober? Everything good? How's your mom? I was like, if we are about to take this moment where she looks dope sick and act like she still looks sober, I'm about to throw the whole show away. But when she allows her to go to the bathroom, it's just like, okay, yeah. Where the red flag? She looks bad. Let's call her mom. Like, she needs help. Like, yes, somebody help her. Thank you, cool mom. Now look at Cassie, because her ass needs help too. Now, speaking of looking into Cassie, we have Rue in the bathroom. At this point, I was just assuming that she was trying to find something to subside her addiction, but she's also stealing and taking gold earrings, at which she comes downstairs, and honey, the cavalry is there. I knew you weren't sober, girl. I called your mama. Not only is her mother there, but the girls are there. The gang is all here. And what does, our precious, loving character like Rue do when she's backed into a corner and all eyes are on her and she needs to answer to her addiction and her behavior? She throws dumbass Cassie under the bus. She threw Cassie under the bus, and her riding by on that bike, seeing her with Nate, just came back into play. Like, how long have you been fucking Nate? Huh? What? I was like, Cassie, just remain. I was like looking like, girl, remain calm. Rue is a whole full-blown junkie. You should be able to finesse your way out of this situation. This is not the time nor the place. But dumbass Cassie being Cassie. Cassie does not have a poker face. I'm surprised she lasted this long. And the cat is out of the bag. I don't know what she's talking. Cassie, relax, baby. You had one job. All you have to do is lie. I don't know what she's talking about. She's crazy. God damn it, Cassie, hold it together. Cassie could not hold it together, and Maddie, knowing her best friend, immediately knows that she was lying. Hell, Ray Charles could have seen that Cassie was lying, and Maddie is just so upset, ready to go for her fucking jugular. I cannot wait to pick up with that, but this gives Rue an opportunity to run off yet again. Of course, she goes back to fast and he opens the door. And I was like, we don't open the door for her. We do the chain link and we peek out and say, can I help you? No more doors needs to be open for Rue. She is reckless and she's coming through to ravage your shit. But poor, sweet, loving Fesco, I know she looked bad, but she needs to use the bathroom. Let me let her go. But once he catches her going through his grandma's things, like, how dare you disrespect her in this way, disrespect our home in this way? You're coming to steal her medication. Like, no, you have to get the fuck out. Yes, Fesco, put her the fuck out. I love it. I live for it. Like, nobody needs to enable her and pacify her ass anymore. Throw her the fuck out. He picked her up and threw her ass out. It was very much Jazz, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Pick her up and throw her ass out. Get the fuck out. Now, Rue is so desperate at this point. We get into a whole breaking and entering situation. Like, wow. This episode literally has Rue going from 0 to 20 real fucking quick. Like, you were breaking into, like, did a whole Jackie Chan tuck and roll in these people's garage and went to ravage through their stuff. She's stealing jewelry. She's playing around with the safe. Everybody make sure your safe is not 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, do something else. But she's able to open it. She takes stuff and gets fucking caught. And now we get into the police chase. Now, I had to sit and think about this one for a minute because I was like, they're just randomly stopping her. She throws up and then it's the whole episode, bad boys, what you gonna? I was like, this isn't really working. But with the individuals in the house kind of getting a look at her while she was hiding under the bed, I'm assuming that they maybe gave the police or somebody in the area a description of, what this person may have looked like. And that just caused the high-speed chase. Because I was like, this is real. She is going, you remember House Party? When Kid is like running through the house and he's running from the bullies. It was very much House Party. She's going from house to house, wrecking shit, breaking stuff, flipping tables, jumping, dog chases. I'm like, damn, y'all can't catch her? Don't she have junkie breath? Like, she should be tired and all weak. Like, come on, cops, pick it up. But they do not catch her. But I just love at this moment, like any other moments, we have so many moments where Rue is just really trying to take her life, acting like she doesn't care whether she lives or die. I'm gonna miss this drug with this one. I'm gonna do this. If I do this, then just give me some Adderall. Like, I just really don't care. But when stakes are high and something is about to happen to her, you always have her go, please God, don't let me die. You do care about your life. We just need her to really realize that and get some help. Girl, you caused a whole pileups yet again. You caused the whole shit show tonight because you wanted to steal because the case was missing. Fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Now we get into a whole aha moment for me, at least. I mean, I just felt like it was like, oh, I understand what's going on now. Rue just running out of options. She goes back to the drug dealer's apartment. I was like, oh, girl, like, you're really going through withdrawals, huh? You really thought that was the safest and the smartest choice for you to go in the condition that you were in. This woman made it very clear, I'm not about playing with you. But when we get into her, cute little quiet ass, like, oh, you're on drugs. It's like Bueller. She just has such a monotone, dry persona, and it's non-threatening. So you would kind of get why Rue would go back there. But her there in the presence, just like, yeah, this is 2000, this is this, but still, this isn't a pawn shop. I really can't do anything with this jewelry. I need you to give me my money. Yeah, I don't feel like you having any time is going to make a difference. When this lady said, like, I knew when I first met you, you would be in my life for a very long time, and that's the good thing about being a woman. Even when we have nothing, we always have something someone wants. I was like, oh, she gave her this case on purpose. I do not think that she gave her that case with intention that I feel like, oh, she's going to sell and she's going to recoup and we can be business partners. I feel like at that moment, her little side business that she maybe is really into trafficking young girls, and that I don't think she had intentions for her to sell anything. I think this entire time, this entire giving her the case was a plot for her not to sell it, for her to fuck up so she could traffic her anyway. You have to think about it. That case, that's just, momentary recoup money. Her being sent off, used sexually, she could make money off of Rue repeatedly. over and over. She would have recouped that case and then some. I feel like she personally set her up and she didn't have to work too fucking hard because Rue is messed up. Now at that moment, we also have a brief moment with Rue. She is reflecting on her father's death and she's reading what looks to be his eulogy, and they're having the wake in the house. And you just really get the confirmation that this is an extension of what happened to her dad. She misses her dad. You also have her say that multiple times in the beginning of the episode to her mom, I miss him so much, I miss him. But it's just like, how long can we allow Rue to stay there? We all lost someone, not just you. We all have had to deal with this as a family. Everybody, you know, anybody who's anybody has lost someone. And I don't think we should give Rue any leeway, any sympathy for her behavior. Like, oh, Rue, I had no emotional Rue, feeling sorry for Rue at this moment. Like, it's not in the sense of get over it, but it's just like, come on, you know? We can't allow her to keep enabling her behavior because she lost her dad, or, you know, she has that threat of it's either this or I'm gonna take my life, or I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, we can't live life this way. And if you don't get some help, you're not gonna be here anymore anyway. So what you saying? Now we have her ready with the knockout drugs. You see how quickly she pulled it out and dumped it. Like, she has been here before. This is this lady's things. Like, she may be a dealer on the side, but I feel like trafficking girls, that's, I don't know, it looked real comfortable. She was very at ease with, you know, washing Rue up, giving her the drugs, putting her in the bed. Like, this is what this lady does. We have Rue wake up. It's already an uncomfortable situation. There's locks on doors. Like, there was no means or opportunity for her to leave. Rue was going to be there, be trafficked, and nobody was going to know the wiser, and she wasn't going to be seen anymore. But for whatever reason, I was like, did y'all think y'all just gave her enough drugs just to knock her out? Why everybody taking naps? Thankfully, everybody at that moment is sleeping. Even when we have, you know, Buff Dude get up, Rue is long gone and out the window, and she's escaped and she's on the run. At which we have, you know, her mom just like, oh my God, is that Rue? We're worried about her. And we're assuming at this point that she went back home. I love that moment where Rue's mom's like, oh my God, we're looking for her. Gia, pay attention. Like, Gia tired. Gia said, I'm tired of this shit. But that's where we leave off. Like, y'all, it is getting really intense. Now, when we get into next episode, I'm just really gonna need Ali to pull up and get in her shit and get in her face. Where's Ali? Why you ain't running Ali's place? Because he would have locked you up and let you go through withdrawals and wipe the sweat off your forehead. That's what you need. You need some tough love, and that's the one to give it to you. Bring Ali into the fold, let him take his beanie off and slap her in the face with it. I'm here for it. Well, you guys, that was my review for Euphoria episode 5. I hope you enjoyed it. Please drop down and tell me what you thought about this episode. This episode had a lot going on. It wasn't, you know, a ton to talk about because we were so focused on Rue, but the stakes were high and the pacing was done really well, and Zendaya did a very good job displaying all that good junkie behavior. But I am really looking forward to next episode. I can't wait to get the aftermath between, you know, Cassie and Nate and that whole situation, and just really see what happens with Rue. Girl, you ran out, but you still owe that money. You owe something. We have to do something. But I see you guys next time for my next video. I appreciate you for watching. Bye.